Hey everyone, welcome back to One Piece Deep Dive. This is the detailed spoiler video for One Piece chapter 1152. And for me, this is an absolutely legendary chapter because Oda finally confirmed a bunch of major details. For example, the Abyss tattoo on the left arm of Yonko Shanks, or the official confirmation that Zoro possesses Conqueror's Haki something Sanji, the left-hand man of Yonko Luffy, still doesn't have. And on top of that, there are plenty of other exciting details packed into this chapter. What exactly are they? Well, let's dive in and find out together. But before we get started, if you enjoy this video, don't forget to drop a like and subscribe to the channel to support me. Thank you so much, everyone. The title of chapter 1152 is Terrible Day, and that title refers to the day when Prince Loki was accused of killing his own father. It takes us back 14 years ago, when King Harold was gravely wounded by his own soldiers. The cover page of this week's chapter continues the cover story of Yamato's journey, the child carrying the blood of the Oni clan, part 36. After participating in a sumo tournament in the Hakumai region, Yamato hands over the Kasa hat to Kawamatsu, the new daimyo of Hakumai, at the request of Little Otama. The chapter opens by continuing the events of the previous one. Scopper Gaban explains to Luffy's group that the Holy Knights are not immortal. Instead, Luffy needs to improve his Haki, especially his Conqueror's Haki, a power that not everyone is born with. According to Gaban, there is more than one person within the Straw Hat crew right now who possesses the potential to use Conqueror's Haki. That means Luffy isn't the only one. At this moment, Sanji assumes Gaban is referring to him, but he's not. The person Scopper Gaban is actually talking about is Zoro, who awakened his Conqueror's Haki during his battle with King in Wano. Gaban then has a private conversation with Zoro, explaining how to properly control and use Conqueror's Haki. Afterward, Luffy tells the crew that he's known about Zoro having Conqueror's Haki all along. We then shift to a scene with Hajrudin and the newly reformed giant warrior pirates. Hajrudin states that he has no intention of releasing Prince Loki. Luffy suddenly suggests that Prince Loki should join the Straw Hat Pirates, reasoning that if Loki becomes one of his crew, Hajrudin would have to set him free. However, no one agrees with Luffy's plan, not Loki, not Hajrudin, not even Zoro or Sanji. Prince Loki firmly refuses, saying he has no intention of becoming one of Luffy's subordinates. Meanwhile, the Hajrudin group remains cautious, fearing how dangerous Prince Loki could be. It's then that Scopper Gaban reveals to Luffy's group and to Prince Loki that both he and red-haired Shanks were present on Elbaf on that very terrible day. After that, we shift to a flashback from 14 years ago. At that time, Prince Loki had gone to Castle Oris to ask King Harold why he had formed an alliance with the world government, those who had destroyed Roxy Xebec, the childhood idol of Prince Loki. And when Prince Loki arrived at the castle, he discovered that King Harold had been gravely wounded by his own soldiers. To me, this suggests that, at that moment, after witnessing his father being stabbed by his own men, Prince Loki may have killed all of the giant warriors in a fit of rage. At the same time, someone apparently saw Prince Loki killing King Harold, and that's why he was charged with the crime of killing his own father. Back to the main story of the chapter. At this point, Yonko Red-Haired Shanks brings up how he once wanted to form a pirate crew with Superstar Clown Buggy. However, it didn't work out in the end, because back then, Buggy refused Shanks, believing that Shanks had turned down the chance to succeed the Pirate King, Gul D. Roger. At that moment, Gaban told Red-Haired Shanks, because back then, you were the child chosen by fate. And there's one very important detail during this conversation with Gaban. We can clearly see the Abyss tattoo on Shanks' arm. This is the same symbol used by the Holy Knights for teleportation. Naturally, this implies something deeper. In my opinion, Shanks was once chosen to become a Holy Knight, but in the end, he chose to become a pirate instead. Perhaps it all stems from the fact that Red-Haired Shanks once stole the mythical Zo and Fruit Nika from the world government. And in my opinion, Shanks' true destiny was this. Through Luffy, Shanks was able to break free from Imu's control. This is yet another detail that proves Oda is a genius, because with Oda, no detail is ever meaningless. Back to the chapter's events, a mysterious figure has stolen Elbaf's legendary Devil Fruit, which is almost certainly the very same fruit currently possessed by Prince Loki. Then in the next panels, we're taken into yet another flashback, this time of King Harold, dating back around 109 years ago. At that point in time, King Harold was still young and wild, seen ravaging a human kingdom. And the final bit of news: One Piece will continue next week with chapter 1153. That wraps up the full spoiler breakdown for chapter 1152. I hope you all enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to support the channel. Thanks so much, everyone, and for now, goodbye and see you next time. Thank you.